Hi, I'm Tim Carter, AskTheBuilder.com. And you know what? Let's talk a little bit about joist hanger history. You may wonder, what was the original joist hanger? Well, if you do a little research, you'll discover that back in 1957 is when, what I would consider to be the modern joist hanger was pretty much invented and patented. But it goes way, way, way back beyond that. And the modern joist hangers, you know what? Let's take a look at a couple of them. You'll recognize them. So here's a single joist hanger. This is kind of an unusual one. Instead of these flanges being on the outside of the hanger like on this one, they're on the inside. You probably didn't even know you could get that. So the effect is that once the joist is in there, once this is pinched and you've got the joist in place, you don't even see the flanges. Kind of a neat joist hanger. You might not even know that. This one here, it's a double. In other words, you would put two by whatever, 2x10s, 2x8s, whatever the size joist hanger is. And remember, joist hangers come in different heights and, of course, different widths. So, but this is a pretty standard one with the flanges on the outside. And remember, don't use the roofing nails. Use screws. You can actually buy special structural bolts that are about 1.5 inches long that you're supposed to use. Do not use roofing nails. And even the structural nails, don't use those either. The little bolts are much better. Let's take a look at what I think is the original joist hanger. Well, here it is. In my opinion, this is the original joist hanger. Let's zoom out a little bit so you understand what's going on here. So this is a tenon, and it was basically, here's what you need to understand. This is a joist, taken out of an old building. Probably it was put in the 1800s. And the end of the joist was originally here. But the carpenters went ahead and saw a cut here, they saw a cut here, they saw a cut here, and they saw a cut here. And this creates the tenon. And this is a massive floor joist. These things are 2.5 inches, thick or wide. I mean, it's crazy. From here to here, it's 2.5 inches. Modern lumber today, only 1.5 inches from here to here. So it's got a lot more weight-bearing capacity, and it's older lumber, probably more, probably a lot stronger. So how did it work? Well, in the joist where you wanted to hang it, the carpenters would then create a mortise that the tenon fits into. Let me put it in and I'll show you what it looks like once it's complete. Here you go. So there you go. If this was up in the air, this joist would be hanging from it. And let me tell you, it hung from it for 140 years because I was there the day that they pulled this out of the building. So it works. This is an old method. You can see here's another mortise. We just cut short sections of this joist out. But you can see that it achieved the goal. It does the same thing that modern floor joists do. And you may wonder, what in the world is this other 2x4? This is a 2x4 from the 1800s, and it's massive. Look at how big that thing is. But they needed to create, an extra nailing surface. Look how long these nails are. Huge, monster nails. 4 inches long or so. How'd you like to drive these bad boys all day? Tell me those guys, those old carpenters, didn't get carpal tunnel. Crazy. Those are some long, long nails. But there you go. The original joist hanger. Mortise and tenon joint. That was pretty interesting, wasn't it? Your takeaway should be that the old carpenters, they weren't stupid. They had to figure out ways to do things, and they had to work with what they had to work with. It was that simple. And somebody obviously just tried a method, tested it, put enough weight on it. They found out that it worked. And you know what? These two joists, they were in a building that was built in the 1800s, late 1800s in Cincinnati, Ohio. And it stood the test of time. It never collapsed. The floor never collapsed. It's a time-tested method. It really works. It's just that today, the modern lumber is not as wide, it's not as massive, so it's best that you probably use these, all right? So, anyway, That's a little bit of joist hanger history. If you got questions, send them to me at the website askthebuilder.com. Be sure you come to the website, sign up for the free newsletter. And I also offer phone coaching. If you have some DIY issues, you're stuck on something, I'm happy to call you on the phone. Just go to askthebuilder.com and type in phone coaching, and glad to give you a call. I'm Tim Carter, askthebuilder.com. If you want to discover more home improvement tips, go to askthebuilder.com.